The funniest of flat earthers are those that, when you debunk one of their videos, get all upset and angry. Their faces get red. You can hear them gritting their teeth and the veins popping up on their forehead. We're going to have a look at one tonight. A few days ago I did a video about a guy we called Chuffing Idiot, also known as burn fat till my stomach is as flat as the earth. Something stupid like that anyway. So, he's seen it. He was not a happy bunny. He was not a happy bunny. And as Corporal Jones used to say, they don't like it up 'em. They don't like it up 'em. Thankfully, my channel is powered by patrons. I'm so grateful to all my patrons, including new patrons Eric Hare, Timo, Warren J, Cheesemondo, Brian A. Reed, Mr. Bozohead, and the newest patrons Thomas B, Sven Arngrimsson, Andy Woods and Glenn Chapman. Thank you all so very much. So, having done a video about burn fat, he decided to do one back against me, only it's a bit difficult when he hasn't got any supporting evidence and all he's got is ad hom.
Hey, but Mr. Sensible.
But he had...
Hey, Mr. Sensible. Yeah, over here, Mr. Sensible, this way.
Wally!
Yeah, that's right, where's Wally?
I found Wally. That's where he is.
Oh, look, mate, I was just wondering, I know that Level Earth Observer is one of your pet flirfs.
He certainly is. He's the idiot who knows nothing about B-2 bombers, who's a crane operator who doesn't know how crane works, and he has no idea about horizon drop.
Can I just have a go at him? I just need to knock a few Jenga blocks out of the bottom of his tower of beliefs. He's being a little bit of a wombat again.
Well, there's no surprise there. Look, Wally, be my guest. I've got different fish to fry today.
Oh, excellent, mate. Fine. Catch you later.
Cool. See you soon, Wally. Listen, everyone, if you haven't checked out Where's Wally, do so. Excellent channel. I'll tell you what, I'll put a link up here. Anyway, carrying on with burn fat. I think you better get on with it. Roll VT. Bah!
Right, Mr. Really Not Sensible Ballsack Head.
How did you sneak into my studios?
Why are you getting triggered over a small YouTube channel who is talking facts about what an astrophysicist is claiming?
Triggered? I don't think so. Did I look triggered? I was having fun, pointing out all the trash you were speaking, debunking it. And I didn't actually see any facts in your video. And by the way, there wasn't a mention of a physicist. I believe you said...
You're just a physicist.
So that's why I was just taking the piss.
Knowing...
Fat, what is your interest in testicles? You seem to be a bit obsessed with them.
That no theoretical physicist has ever had an hypothesis. Ever.
Oh really, my little flirty friend who has this strange fascination with love spuds? You do realise that every single time Professor Brian Cox or any other scientist says, I wonder if the reason for this is because... That's an hypothesis. Who told you about the word hypothesis? Did you not think to actually ask them what it meant?
And never validate anything using scientific method ever.
Well, I'm sure you're right. Scientists don't start with an hypothesis, they go straight to a theory without any validation of anything, whatever. Do you really think that's how it works? Because the first thing another scientist would do is say, haha, you're wrong, I'm right, I get the Nobel Prize.
Is it because you fancy him?
Well, Fat, with his haircut and that lovely leather jacket, doesn't he cut a fine figure of a man? And that northern accent, I bet it just makes you melt, doesn't it?
And this is why you're white knighting for him?
Well, I guess you did a video about him before I did. So I guess as you're first, it's only fair to leave him to you.
Shocking.
Look, this is enough about your love life. Come on, how about some good, hard evidence of why I'm wrong. Fat, I'm beginning to think that you can only attack me using ad hominems. Look it up.
And then you go on to say you don't know the context which Brian used, and you still go on to make a 10-minute video without researching it first.
I think you need to watch my video again and perhaps get someone to translate the English for you. When I said I don't know what context Brian was speaking in, that was when he said that no one in the history of the earth has ever believed it to be flat. Depending on the context, he could very, very well be wrong on that. And as for research, how much research do you think I'd need to do to understand why, when a helicopter or a balloon lifts off the ground, the entire world doesn't rotate suddenly beneath it so that it can just hover and land somewhere else? I did tell you in the video that you need to look up conservation of momentum.
What a absolute bellend.
It's not a absolute bellend, it's an absolute bellend. And you shouldn't do yourself down like that, chap.
You really are.
Oh, me? I thought you were talking about yourself. By the way, I like your t-shirt. Where'd you get it from?
Mr. Ballsack Head. My mum does know about my triggered foul mouth.
Does she now? Does she also know that you can't do grammar? Your is Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Quick tip there.
When someone's claims are so idiotic at best. Hashtag at best. And for the record, your mum also knows, as I was nut deep in her last night.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
What incredible arguments you make. You must be a fine debater. You could take on several people at a time, a sort of mass debate.
The fact is, you're irrelevant. You've been mugged off by everyone on the net.
Au contraire, mon capitaine. Even Daniel Hot Water Cylinder Pratt has given up on the stupid helicopter argument. But you haven't, have you? You haven't, have you?
Just look at Mitchell from Australia.
Is that Mitchell Twist Words, Strawman and Lie of Australia?
He absolutely ruined you.
Ah, ruined me. That must be when I asked him about 2 points of rotation of the stars in the sky. But
So
this
hurricanes
is still,
spinning.
you're keeping away from stars, Mitch. I want to hold you to that. There's still no explanation for
Yep.
2 rotation points in the sky.
Because I don't have an explanation for 2 rotation points
Okay.
in the sky. I don't have an explanation for 2 rotation points
Okay.
in the sky. I don't have an explanation for 2 rotation points
Okay.
in the sky.
Yeah, I don't have an explanation for 2 rotation points in the sky.
Yeah, I looked absolutely ruined there, didn't I?
You're a mug. You said it best. You disproved the radius of Earth.
Not me, you drongo. Him. Mitch. At best, Mitch, you have disproved the radius of the Earth.
At best, you disproved the radius of Earth.
You just said that. Didn't he just say that?
You are absolutely retarded. You should be put down.
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
I don't think that someone who believes helicopters, balloons lifting off should have the world whiz underneath them. Someone who doesn't know what a hypothesis is. Someone who does not realise what a fail the black swan is. I don't think that someone like that should cast around the word retarded. Now the rest of Fat's video is nothing more than a replay of Mitch from Australia's video. Fat, I issued a challenge to Mitchell and every other flat earther. Have a check on my channel, look at my playlist and look out for this one. In it, I have challenged any flat earther to show that I said these things that Mitch claims I said. Do you know how many entries I've had for this free £100? You're going to have to wait and see. But I suggest that if you're so sure that Mitchell's right, if you are so sure that I am retarded, it should be no great problem for you to take this challenge and take my money and show that I said these things. I'm waiting. Please, please enter. I look forward to that. Anyway, as always, great fun. Look forward to next time. Until then, stay sensible.
Shut up and sit down.